picked this up today. It's a cheap fan heater. And I plugged it in downstairs and it didn't work. Well, I thought it didn't work. Anyway, I've the top screws, of course, were in there. They were, you know, different headed ones that you can't get out, so I've drilled them out. It doesn't matter. And the rest will come out, but it does actually go round. But the problem is, I don't want the heat part, and I'll just show you if you can see from there. But these two switches, you may be able to see a bit better, don't know. Both switches have to be on. So if the heat is off like that, I'll switch it on, it doesn't work, you see. And I think it should, I'm not 100% sure, I think it should. But if you switch a bit of heat on, right, you get power and it works. Well, I don't want the heater thing, and it isn't much good, is it? So I thought, well, just for a bit of fun, I'll do that. Anyway, I've got to tell you something first. It's more woes. Right, I've been on my computer, as you know, quite a lot, and you know, I've my wrist strapped up. Well, about 3 weeks ago it got better, and so I thought, oh, past time doing online jigsaws again now. I did them for 3 or 4 days or something, and woke up and that part of my hand has gone numb, that finger, and I can't move it very well. You know, anyway, it's getting blooming worse. And so I bought another mouse to try and move the position, you know, and then I put, a couple of days ago, I got sock and rolled it up and rested my hand on that, so it's in a different position, but it's still getting worse. So I've got to learn to use that hand, use my left hand, right, with the mouse, and I can do it, but it's slow. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you is I have got 2 things to do. I'm going to try and make a steel pulley for the lister. You know, I've got, because I found, oh, they are here, I can show you. I found, anyway, it's a bit cold at the minute. I found 2 of these, look, and the hole is almost the right size. So if you remember how I did that bit of pipe and put some screws in it, so I've put some lugs on them and put some 3 screws in, you know, that'll weld either end of that gas bottle I got, and see if we can make a pulley. But I can't do it at the minute. One thing, as I say, the weather's turned a bit. It's looking like rain at the minute. It's quite cool outside, so that's a tale for another day. So anyway, we've just got this for something to do. But like I said, I don't know if it isn't numb. It's not totally numb, and I can move it. And depending, you know, it's like better in that position than that position. You see, so obviously that's got swollen in there, and it's trapping it a bit, isn't it? That's what's happened. Anyway, it just means that my videos will still do them, hopefully, but they'll be a bit different, ones like these. Anyway, I'll unplug that, and what I'm going to try and do is just take these 2 screws out again. Glasses fell on the floor. Oh, and it's not a very good job, this. These aren't meant to, they're meant to go in once, aren't they, you know, and do that. So what I'm going to do is just see what happens. It doesn't matter, does it? It's junk. I'll just see if I can take these screws out and rewire it so the motor's directly wired. That's it. So what we've got to do is get rid of most of this, or try to. All this wiring in here, we don't want it. So we'll see if we can get it off. And oh, I've got to take that switch out, haven't I, because that doesn't come off. So that's such a cheap, nasty thing now. Let me get some pliers. Yeah, they're such a, they really are a cheap and nasty thing. They are, and something that I can put off. Now where have they gone? Oh, there. Covered them up with clamps. Right. See if we can get these off. Well, that's got that off anyway. Don't matter, it broke off, but that's not a problem. I know these cheaply made heaters and that are like that, but look, when I tried to pull that terminal off, it broke the end of the switch out, you see. So anyway, so I just got me clippers and clipped all the wire out. That doesn't matter, we don't need that. So what I've done is I've you can see it off, look, I've just put my own, cut the wires and put my own ends on, and I've done them all the same colour because, you know, it's AC, isn't it? They're into line and neutral. It don't matter. So all I've got to do now is to try and tuck a wire like that, and it'll go around there once or twice like that, and it can go on here like that. I'll do the other one because I don't want it coming off and getting in the fan, you see, do we? That's the only thing. So what I'll do is do that like that. That goes alright. The cable is held. I'll show you in a moment. I'll hold it up to the camera when we're done. And I'll just put a piece of tape on this. And that'll hold it all in place, won't it? Maybe. Just wrap a bit of tape roughly around there, like that. It's only to stop it coming off with the draft, isn't it? You know, it's not going to do anything else, of course. There we are. That'll do. It's only just to stop coming off with the draft. Right. So let's see if it goes round or flames. Yes, it works. How about that? Well, I think we can call that successful, can't we? Right. So all I've got to do now is put the lid back on it. I'll unplug it, 'cause I don't like these, playing with these cheap electric things. And, oh, I'll take to that one. That was a bit silly of me, never mind. Because that has to go in there. It will do now, anyway, I think. Should do. We will see anyway. Pretty sure it will. Not the best made things, are they? But that's what you get. Anyway, just while I'm putting these in, so just to tell you, you know, hopefully can still do some videos, but they're going to be, you know, a bit different sort now. Just a bit different sort. I'm going the wrong way as usual there. What I'm going to have to do is, you know, we'll probably have some car ones, you know, just to ride out and a chat and things like that. And as I say, just see how it goes, because I don't know, you know, because I can do little jobs like this, alright, as you can see, but not being able to use this hand, my right hand, is a bit of a, well, it is, a bit of a blow, because it's, you know, it's got to slow things up a lot, because you see, I've got my blooming phone and tablet, and I've got to wear glasses to use them all the time. It'd be, you know, I don't like touchscreen things, and I'm ever so slow at typing, because you know, when you touch them, whereas with my keyboard, you see, I can type okay when I'm messaging and that. So like I said, the whole thing is a bit of a, it's got to slow the job down a lot, so I don't know how long it's going to take, if it'll get better or not, like, you know, we've got several things and I've got a lot of energy somehow still got these. I'm not going to get younger, am I? That's the thing. So there you go. Oh, they've all gone in. Right, here we are then. So if we have a hot summer, say, that'll just make a nice little fan to have downstairs or something. It's not too noisy, is it? Working all right. So there we are. At least we've got something that's a success. So as I said, you know, these videos are going to be, that might be a few less and slightly different, but we'll try and get out of a ride out and a chat or something like that. You know, we'll still do something, because if I can't do plumbing videos, I'm not doing very well. You know, and I need to do them myself to give me something to do that I can do. It's just that with editing and that with my left hand, it's got to be a bit slower and more difficult than with my right hand, isn't it? You know, but anyway, we'll see how it goes.